the library in Boston is one of the best things that ever happened to Boston indeed.
The library is an amazing place. It really is.
There's a lot of hidden gems in our library system in Boston. It's up to you to investigate those gems. They're all worthwhile, and it's free to all.
Free as in free to all. They know a lot about free here at the Boston Public Library because everything is free. This is the first publicly funded library in America, the first to let you borrow a book, the first to have branch libraries, the first to have a special place just for kids. You know that everything here is free, but do you know what that everything includes? Fasten your seatbelts. It's time to explore the Boston Public Library. Let's head to the nation's first branch library, East Boston. Or should we head south or west toward the beautifully restored or the newly built? With 27 branches across the city, virtually every neighborhood in Boston has a library and services that are free to all. This high schooler is a straight-A student and is a homework mentor, helping younger students in the library's branches. Free homework help is funded by the Boston Public Library Foundation and offered every day after school in every branch.
The help that they get with this homework assistance program here at the library has been crucial. It's wonderful that they can come to a safe place after school, get the help that I sometimes can't give them.
When I came to Boston 25 years ago, I couldn't speak. I didn't understand the people speak English.
Learning English or brushing up on it, the Boston Public Library is the place to be.
I think the most important reason to care about the library is that it holds perhaps one of the greatest collections of the history of this country anywhere in America.
Early childhood literacy efforts are, thanks in large part, to funding from the Hearst Foundations.
On the way to school, the girls were talking about the spaceship. Arthur wanted to talk about his sleepover. We have a lot of different services in our libraries that people don't really understand. That's important because education does not stop on June 26th to 27th when school gets out. It's an ongoing thing.
Coming soon, reading readiness programs targeting Boston's Latino community.
My favorite spot in Boston is the garden at the McKim Library. Just a very special place in our city. Great place to just sit back and read a book and just sit there and just let your mind wander.
We have a long history of people coming together to try to help the library.
Bernie Margolis is the president of the Boston Public Library.
This medal is the first Congressional Medal of Honor. This medal was authorized by the Continental Congress to thank George Washington for his victory at Dorchester Heights. So this became the first in this very long line of traditions of Congressional Medals of Honor. We're looking at some of the very, very fascinating and important maps from the Norman B. Leventhal Map Center. The library has a very rich collection of maps with a lot of attention, obviously, to Boston and New England. This is the very, very famous Bonner map. This is the first map that we know of done of the town of Boston. This is one of our great oil paintings. This is by Winslow Homer, and it came to us as part of a collection representing one of the important infantry groups in the American Civil War. And they just sort of casually decided that they should give us this painting, in no way knowing that it was by Winslow Homer.
We keep discovering its history in its collections all the time. And that history is a rather distinguished one. This is the first public library in America.
Parts of this old library have seen better days, and they just happen to be the parts where the most valuable treasures are kept. in some cases without proper climate control, and inaccessible to the people for whom they are intended: students, parents, immigrants, scholars, library donors. In short, just about everyone. It is a focus of the Boston Public Library Foundation's fundraising efforts. And as successful as the earlier fundraising and renovations have been, the best is yet to come.